She just goes a little mad sometimes.
Listen to this guy right now. Not Alive Music. That's his name. Some background. He did. Well, he better have. I haven't done a lot of research, but he better have done that fucking remix of Killing in the Name of by Rage Against the Machine that Rez played when I went to DOS. Yo, that shit slaps so hard. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna show you. Oh my god, this opening shit just slaps so fucking hard. Listen. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, this is the original. But listen. Because they did it so well, bro. Ugh, shut up. Skip. Gets right at it. Are you kidding me? Dude, I'm gonna get fucking angry. I love this track, and I'll tell you why. Because it doesn't detract from what Rage Against the Machine was trying to do, which was instigate fucking anarchy. Anarchy in its own philosophy. I mean, sure. I guess that could work, but as a track, it enhanced it. And he says, here's his title. This fucking guy. His literal YouTube title is Rage Against the Machine killing in the name of parentheses just a tune flip. And I'm like, bro, you added an element that was that so fucking fire. Listen. Listen, and you probably mastered this too. Listen. It's this breakdown. This breakdown is so fucking sick. Listen. Oh. That's mean. That's fucking nasty. It's almost ritualistic. Allegedly, my ancestors are Norwegian and British, so very white. But we know something about drug-induced rituals. Yo. And we know something about ethereal melodies. Not to say that anybody else doesn't. I'm just tapping into what I am now. Like, I didn't, on a real quick level, I didn't pick my skin tone. And I didn't pick where I come, you know? But here I am. And I'm white. And apparently, I'm Norwegian and British and all this stuff. So I'm embracing that. But also, you know what? I think that makes me an absolute ally because I'm tapped into who that culture, the Celts, the Vikings, they were equal. Like they had female. I hate using that word. It didn't matter what you had in your pants. If you were a good fucking leader, you were a good fucking leader. Period. If you were a fucking warrior, you were a fucking warrior, and you could lead the army. You could rule. You'd be Jarl. You know what I mean? Jarl. Do you guys know what that is? You guys play Skyrim? If you had the shit, if you had the chops, that was all that mattered. But then, on the flip side, on the dark side, that's all that mattered. So there was no pussyfooting around like, oh, I'm a farmer, or I'm a girl, or nah. You're a leader, and you better be able to prepare. And you better be able to defend your own. Your title, your family, your livelihood. That fire that I feel from the hip hop community, I'm not going to say that it is the same, because it is not. It's not. It's like, in fact, it's so far removed. This slave culture is so far removed from Viking mentality and Gaelic mentality in its truest form. Right. Well, I mean, we always had slaves and conquests and all that shit, and I think I still hold my ancestors accountable for that, and they hold me accountable for my own prejudice. And I am deprogramming as fast as I can. But like I am white. I recognize my privilege. And you know what? I'll tell you this. I don't even recognize the extent of my privilege. That's how ignorant I am. Straight up. However, that's something that's been introduced to me. That being said, we are moving to a point where race won't matter. Thank fucking God. Thank fucking Gaia. Thank Muhammad. Thank Buddha. Thank Jesus. Whoever the fuck you want to thank. But we are moving to a point where race won't fucking matter. And the slave words that are very prominent in culture right now, and there's lots of slave words, and I'm not gonna say them because that's not my place, but you know them because you're thinking about them right now, because I am. They're slave words. We've all been slaves, and technically, if we're not being our true selves, we're already slaves to ourselves and our limiting beliefs. So, that being said, I'm conscious, I'm aware-ish. I mean, I want to be more aware, but at the same time, it's like, if you learn so many rules, then you can't break them, you know? But show respect. Respect for what has happened. Respect for what is. And then, so, me being aware, I'm white. And I also am an angry white man. I'm angry. And I'm not angry because of the disadvantages. I'm angry because it's fucking bullshit that the stories I read about all these disenfranchised peoples, like they're just people. We're all just fucking people, and I'm fucking irritated at the people who share my skin color and me. I'm fucking irritated at the people like me and that share my skin color that haven't done fucking shit. They're not using their power to change it, to change this fucking narrative, because I know as a spirit that it's garbage. It's fucking asinine. It's not the way it's supposed to be. And that's why I love Rage Against the Machine. And on another level, ratchet it up. That's why I fuck with this remix. He says, just a tune flip. Are you fucking kidding me, dog? Just a tune flip? Feel that? I feel like I want the subwoofers. Do you know what I mean? You know? This fool is slept on. If this is him, you are slept on, and I'm sorry. I mean, just for this song alone, like, oh my god. Rage Against the Machine is angry. Justifiably so. Justifiable anger. Not based on fear. Not based on, like, you know, anger, lashing out and all this shit. No, they come from an educated place. And their music shows it. And I feel like this guy, or this person, there's my bias there, right? That's my bias. I'm working on it. This person, this entity that created this fucking remix, nailed it. He nailed it. He enhanced it. Oh my god, it's just so sick. You a real one, man. I'm gonna listen to the rest of his stuff, but holy shit, this remix slaps, and Rez knows it too. Rez knows it too because she played it at DOS. It was sick. Her visuals are very cool. I hope he got compensated for it. I hope Rez isn't a bitch, and she didn't give credit where credit was due, bro. Rez, if you use his shit, give him credit because he made a dope fucking track. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck how big you are, Rez. I don't give a fuck how many followers you have. If you didn't give him credit and pay the man, person, shit. If you didn't give back, then who the fuck are you? But at the same time, while I'm saying that, I have an intrinsic and intuitive trust that Rez did. I think she did. Or, I mean, she looks female, so I'll just say they. I think Rez did. And so, dude, I hope not a live music blows up. So sick.